So originally I wanted to make this video comparing the new prolonged potions that came out this patch and the old war pots, but the problem with that is that I would have to buy a shit ton of potions, and I was going to compare them just on target dummies. So not only would it be really expensive, I would also have a pretty small sample size. I'd probably only do about 10 runs with each potion, so the numbers aren't going to be that accurate. And then on top of that also, I wouldn't have been able to use the Deadly Grace potions to compare those, so that's not very accurate. I thought about using Simcraft for a little bit, but I can't really compare potions on Simcraft, I'm pretty sure, and it's not updated for 7.1 at the current time. Then I did a little bit more research and I found out about Askmrrobot, which seems like a really nice site to use for this. Okay guys, so this is the Askmrrobot homepage. It looks a lot more appealing to the eye in my opinion than Simcraft, and it also just looks more modernized in general. If you want to load up your character, just go to the website and put in your region, your server, and your character name. But I don't actually have to do that right now because I already have my character spreadsheet loaded up. So there's a little drop down box you can click here, and you can actually pick which potion you want to simulate. For this test I'm just going to put it to 450 seconds. It's simulating a heroic Ursoc kill. Actually more than a heroic Ursoc kill. Let's just test this out really quick to show you. Every time you click that simulate button, it does 500 iterations, which isn't actually that many tests. Typically when people simulate, they do about 10,000 tests, maybe like 5,000. But it's honestly a pretty accurate sample size. However, even though 500 iterations is pretty accurate, I'm going to do 10 simulations for every single potion. Well, besides Deadly Grace, because Ferals don't use Deadly Grace, of course. I'm going to be doing the Nun potion, so obviously default, Old War, and Prolonged potions. And the reason why I'm clicking it 10 times is because, well, it's 10 times 500, so instead of 500 iterations, we're going to be doing 5,000 iterations, and it's going to give a pretty accurate sample size. Anyway, I'll be right back to you guys with the numbers. After the simulations, I did the math to get the average DPS, and this is what we got. As you can see, the old war pots are the best, which isn't that big of a surprise, but prolonged pots aren't that far behind. You might be looking at the percentages and wondering why they're so low though, and I believe that's just because the fight length was set to 450 seconds. I think if the fight length was set to around 300 seconds, you might see old war pots a lot higher at maybe around 5 to 6% damage increase. And by the way, I did look at the rotation for Askmrrobot, and it showed that the simulation was using 2 potions, so that is using pre-pots. Before I wrap up the potion topic, I just want to say that you should actually go to the Askmrrobot yourself and look at your class, simulate your character, and see what potion's best for you. For example, Windwalker monks, they're actually completely different numbers from Feral Druid. If you look here, this is the simulation for the prolonged potions. It's 409k, and then this over here is the simulation for the old war potions. They're pretty much the exact same number. They're 500 DPS off, and for all I know, prolonged potions actually might be better if I keep doing a bunch of simulations. Really quick, I just wanted to show you guys how fucking amazing this website is. As you can see, there's all my gear from my character right here, right? My belt isn't very good. It's an 850 eye level. I gotta try to replace that. I can click my belt and I can see all the upgrades in the game. If I actually scroll down far enough, it even shows things that aren't upgrades. But yeah, like look at this belt. It simulates at a 16k upgrade if I get that. It's pretty nice information to know. You can even do this with trinkets and stuff, which are kind of annoying to find out if the trinket's actually an upgrade. And this makes it really easy to know. So I'll click my Nightmare Thorn here. Like, Jesus Christ, a 45k simulated DPS upgrade if I get this trinket from the Nighthold. This is the mythic version though. Nighthold isn't even out yet at this current time. And you can even do this with relics and stuff. I can click Frost Relics. Anyway, it makes it way easier to hunt items that you're looking for and find out which ones are the best. And the best part about this is it's directly on the website. You don't actually have to download the Askmrrobot client. I feel like I'm sponsored and I'm just sellout mode right now, but honestly, like, I just stumbled upon this website today, and I'm actually disappointed that I didn't stumble upon it earlier. Anyway guys, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Zhava, and I'll see you guys next time.